Hey everybody, what we're going to be tying this afternoon is a pheasant tail pattern with a little flashback on it, a couple of little add-ons which hopefully make you make it catch fish a little better. So let's get to what we're doing here. We've got for thread we're going to be using uni thread brown 8/0, a lightning strike nymph hook size 16, some ultra wire copper size small, and some Unimylar pearl little flash material number 10, some centipede legs speckled brown mini manufactured by Montana Fly Company, and some Diamond Bright UV cinnamon dubbing. And for the adding touch, we've got a glass bead by Killer Caddis, okay, scarlet. Alright, so let's get to going here. I've got the bead on the hook already and the hook and the vise, so what we're going to do is just going to start with our thread here like we normally do. Trim that off. Then we're going to take our little piece of copper wire here, tie that in, going back to the bend of the hook. Alright, and we'll take our about 3 to 4 fibers of pheasant tail. I'm going to tie that in right back here. Tie it down on top of the hook. Put a couple of wraps around it. Now that tail is just a little long, so we're going to shorten that up just a bit. And all that really depends upon your preference here. Just roll it up, make sure it's on top. Now we're going to just take a couple of wraps right here. I'm going to shorten that just a tad more. There we go. I'm kind of liking that now. Then we're going to lift the pheasant tail fibers up. I'm going to wrap our thread back up behind the bead again. Okay. For our next step, we're going to take and wrap the pheasant tail body, and what we're going to do is we're going to take that all the way behind the bead before we tie this thing off. All right. Oops. All right, let's just use our vise and do this the easy way here. There we go. Okay. Okay. Once we get to that point, we're just going to tie that off. Now, you notice we've got a thin profile body, which is what you want on these little mayfly patterns. Okay. From there, what we'll do is we will just wrap this wire. Now you can counter wrap it if you wish, or you can just wrap it this way. I don't know that it makes a whole lot of difference. Tie that off. Just like that. Helicopter that baby off. Okay. Next step is to put in the flashback. We've got this Unimylar right here. And we're going to just tie that right behind the bead and wrap back on it a little bit. Right, just like that on top of the hook. Just get it off that bead there. There we go. And I'm going to wrap probably a third of the way back. Okay. Now, next step is put in our dubbing. Okay. And what we're going to do, I'm going to put a little wax on the thread here. And this UV dubbing, at times it seems to work real well. We're going to put a generous portion on the thread here. The stuff will compact, but In the water, it looks a little different once it gets wet, and you read articles that said that fish's eyes are different than ours. We've got different receptors, so they see UV in a different way than we do. And at times these do seem to fish a little better. I'm just going to start wrapping that. Okay, there we go. Good. Okay. Now, you can stop right there, just tie the flash back down if you want to, but I think it actually looks a little better and fishes a little better with legs. Now, what I've got is one strand of legs right here. I'm going to take it, just fold it back on itself, just like that. I'm just going to, cut it in two here. So I've got two legs. Okay. And I'm just going to tie these on together. Okay, there we go. Okay, now we'll try to get those separated a little bit here. And what we're going to do, take these, we're going to wrap a thread down between them. That'll separate them a little bit, and we'll just pull them into place here. Right. I'm going to pull the mylar over and wrap our flash back right here. 2 or 3 strands right there. Trim the mylar. And you're ready to whip finish here. Trim that like this, and then what we'll do is we'll trim the legs. And there you go. Now, if you want to vary this a little bit, you can either use a tungsten bead, you could use a different color of bead, or you could actually, how it fishes well too, is tie it like a Frenchie and use a jig hook with it, and either a slotted bead or just a regular bead, so it'll ride upside down in the water column. So when it hits the bottom, it won't drag. So anyway, here we go. Okay, enjoy.